Hello everybody and welcome back to Valhalla. It's been a while, but I am happy. We bought something and now we're ready to go back to work. We can now browse Kira Miki's blog too. And as we do at the start of every first day, we are going to click on this and read what there is to read, especially now that we can read blogs. Okay, add app, we don't have that yet, but we have Kira Miki blog. Thanks, GC. By Mickey. Oh, I love this place. So much energy, so much love. I could feel the optimism in the air. Even after all the struggles, you still came to see me, and I got to experience the loudest and craziest crowd in my whole career. I'm beyond speechless. That said, I'm excited to announce that we'll have a second date in the city. It wasn't easy to set up, but I'm so happy my agency approved it. This was by far our biggest show, and I can't wait to experience it again. See you soon, my darlings. Love, Mickey. So this will actually come again. That's nice. Alright, what about Dome Concert? By Mickey. Hi everyone! Are you ready for the Dome concert? I sure am. I perform in a rather large number of concerts every year. And even then I can't help but be excited every time I have one around the corner. It's all thanks to you. Thanks to your energy and love surrounding my life in every aspect. I'm going to perform all your favorite songs, so please be excited. Just one little request. Please don't wait for me outside the stadium or my bodyguards will get angry at you. I wouldn't like to see you get hurt, so please don't do it. Love, Mickey. By bodyguards, does she mean the fan club? Or true, she does have a group of stalkers. What do I do to relax? By Mickey. It's been very hectic as of late, so I'd like to share with you what I do to relax. Sitting on rooftops. I'm on the road most of the time, so I don't have a specific rooftop to relax on. I like to feel the breeze and see a beautiful vista. It makes me think about life. Tea cocktails. This is something I can't live without. Mixing tea with vodka, rum, gin, lime, and you have any tasty and natural combination, and I'll be all over it. I'm very careful about getting tipsy before a show, though. I wouldn't like to ruin your evening. That's all for today. See you! So that's what she meant by tea-like drink. Good to know. Alright, what about... what's this again? Oh, dangerous opinions. Right, let's read these. Did I already read these? I don't know. Let's read them again. Alice Rabbit thread. Stop forcing Alice, so we hate Alice now. Good. It's just that we haven't heard any news yet. Remember that time they posted here to announce an attack? LOL, yeah. I remember the cybercrime unit up the admin's ass. December 17th will come the second retribution. Birthday is coming. That font. Oh boy. Spooky font. It's happening. Haha, time for despair. Ah, shit, fuck. That feeling when I just got out of jail. I'm not going back. Do you know what happens to people with IPs on the wrong thread? Hi, Cybercrime Unit. I just want to let you know that I'm not Alice, but in fact your mom. Why are you gals so nervous? The only one getting fucked is the admin. Admin fur. Fuck off, Alice. Not this shit again. This thread is closed. Spooky, or a nice joke. Alright, what about Miki Concert 4? In the last thread, no shitposting allowed. Did the one on left? I think so. I never left. I was just lurking to not cause any trouble. Don't worry, we're here for you. Any ideas on the Great Revelation? Do you know if you like her yet? Look, I just don't want to ruin our friendship. We know each other since we were very young. So she's your childhood friend? It's like one of my Japanese animes. Yeah. Okay, so this is what you have to do. When Miki ends singing Lover in Paradise, you kiss her. Kiss? Of course! Just try to imagine how magical that moment would be with the fireworks and the epic guitar solo. I will think about it. How was your first kiss? I tripped into a guy, it hurt like hell. Oh, this was the fourth, this is the third. In the last thread, Anon hates fun. I don't want fights. You people are so immature. What's wrong with being a guy in danger, /you? Why do you care if we assume you're a girl anyway? Fuck off. Dudes in danger. Let's go back to the concert, please. 2070X, and you stupid idiots still care about petty shit like this. He started everything by mentioning he's a guy. Ugh. Anyway, we should gather somewhere to take the train to the stadium together. Not a bad idea. We can make the official Danger You meetup. Like I'd want to be seen with a bunch of ugly girls in front of my friends. Okay, next thread. I'm going to moderate the fuck out of this. No more shitposting. This thread is closed. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious how such a meetup would end up. I'm curious too. Alright, and last but not least, the Augmented Eye. Neo-San Francisco rocked by an earthquake, millions saved by Kimberly LaVallette. A powerful 8.6 magnitude tremor struck the area of Neo San Francisco. Fortunately, modern science was able to identify the quake almost an hour in advance, providing the city plenty of time to prepare for the worst. During a conference call, Glitch City's Prime Minister Quincy congratulated the rescue teams at Neo SF for its rapid response in the wake of the warning. They're an example to follow, and we're certainly looking forward to implement these advancements in earthquake predictions here in our beautiful city. Glitch City is not currently known to be a seismic zone. What we wouldn't do with the money he'll use for that anyways. Hiramiki confirmed as the best pop star in history by Donovan Dawson. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. She's the best. Like, she had to be handcrafted by this, but to be this perfect. Holy moly. She's top tier. Everything. I'm baffled at how there are still people out there hoping to be as awesome and hot and great. They can't. It's impossible for a human to top such an achievement. I, for one, welcome our new Roboco overlord. Well, he did grant the guy his wish, kinda. Interview. Gloria Light and her quest for a Tino Award by Lana Smithy. The Augmented Eye. In today's interview segment, we sit with Tino Award nominee Gloria Light. It's an honor to be here with you. It's my pleasure. Tell us everything. What was your... Oh... You look pissed. It's a local page! Guess we're not gonna get to see that. Alright, well, we should probably go to work, huh? I think so. Let's head to work. Thursday, December 15th. Oh, December 17th is when it's gonna happen. Good evening. Oh, hi there. I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same tired thing. Alma? Leonidas. Gillian. Marcello. I stumbled across her on my way in and asked if she wanted to tag along. Hope you don't mind. Sure, make yourself at home. Where's Boss? She didn't put the helmet on again, did she? She went out for a bit. I don't know what for, but she'll be back. Alright. Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Right, thanks. Oh yeah, I gotta do the jukebox. Let's get rid of the songs and do my age-old powerful. Just click one and go. I'm going too fast for it. Oh, okay, that one got an extra one in there. We'll get rid of that one, and boom. Time to mix drinks and change lives. What was that? Oh, just something they made me say back in instruction. It kinda stuck. Huh. I went to school that made us stand with our hands on our backs when someone came in. That habit didn't rub off until high school or so. Yeah, it's kinda like that. Oh yeah, look at this. A glass with a signature? To I'll assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe. That's Kira Miki Girl came here yesterday before her concert, actually. Oh yeah, now I see her name here. You don't seem very surprised. I like Blink more, actually. That stoic-looking duo, right? Yep, those. Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had to break up with Damien. I see. Want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. Alma, we've known each other for, what, a few months now? I'd be interested if those relationships of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster something to break. It's more like, the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. You could pretend to be more interested, you know. Like my mom says, if I don't buy it, it's because I know the product. Oh, sorry, Alma. Speaking of buying, do you want a frame? A frame? Yeah, for all these pics you have of your boss, the ones filling your phone's memory. Some seem sneakily taken at that. Is that true? What do you care? How the hell did you find out? So it is true. Shut up, Gil. Shut up. I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. Aw, I'd really like this one of her sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it. You... Hey, can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing? Sure. We're about to have bad blood. Okay, let's see. B, bad touch. Okay, we're nothing but mammals after all. Sour classy vintage. 2 Bronson extract, 2 power delta, 2 flanerite, and 4 Carmentrine on the rocks and mixed. And that's different than blended, right? Yeah, it's been a while. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the rocks and mix. Boom. Bad touch. Here. Who gives these drinks to their silly names? Usually the one who registers it. Some people have quite the silly sense of humor. Like that girl who keeps laughing over this particular drink's name. Yeah. So who's Damien again? The one with the nice car. Sure, he's also the manager at the bank, but that car was what caught my eye. And what was wrong with him? Turns out he was a LARPer. LARP? Live action role-playing? Sounds more like the nickname of some very heavy-handed writer, or a military organization. What did he roleplay as? Have you heard of the Woodstock fairs? Those events where people barely dress, stink, roll in the mud, and fuck in the open? Those are hippies, yeah. He frequents those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with. At all. I don't think that's LARPing, though, Alma. If I stayed with him, I'd eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but if it's something like that... You see? That's the problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time you're still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you ended your longest-lasting relationship for things like those? Okay, sorry for not using the right word or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent a night with someone else? Last night. Your cat doesn't count. A year ago, it was messy. See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I would have pushed a fuckboy over there into a closet ages ago. She called Gillian a fuckboy. Fuckboy. People have different needs and priorities. Yes, but don't you miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Get 2 cats. Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs. Putting your head on their chest, listening to them breathe as they pet your head. Dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. Jill? Anything I can make you to shut up and drink. I'll have you know that my Uncle Jean taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking, or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, get me something weird, would you? Huh, ventriloquism. Weird? A weird drink? Yeah, something different, experimental, uncommon. Let's see. A weird drink. Promo drinks fit that bill easily. Okay, by type. Promo drinks. Piano woman, piano man, bloom light, zen star. You'd seen something so balanced would actually taste nice. You're dead wrong. She did say she wants something weird. Is 4 of each ingredient, all on the rocks and mixed. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the rocks and mix. Boom! Ooh, I like the look of that drink. Here. Yeah, this fits the bill. It's a promotional drink made to commemorate a movie. Read, they left the chance to sell drinks that would be unmarketable otherwise. Oh. You know, your orders are weird today. They are? Yeah, usually the first thing you ask is for the Brandtini, and then something like a Cobalt Velvet or something similar. Well, I sometimes feel like I need something different, you know? Something tells me part of the reason you left this Damien is because he was too deep into routine. Maybe. Hey, speaking of routines, as a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing? Oh. Is she gonna appear on the screen behind us again? Oh, I can change the channel! I didn't know that! There we go. Oh, Alice Rabbit, perfect! That's the silence of somebody who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant the speech they've prepared just for occasions like this. As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago there was this group of people that hacked simple sites with an agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves, I just remember that it was just petty vandalism. Anyway, everyone that participated started using the same name. They wanted to create this, anonymous anarchist's identity. The whole Alice Rabbit thing is the logical conclusion of that. It's what happens when that idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream. It is no longer a group, but an individual. An untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything everyone does. Observing, tolerating no one but itself. A lot of bullshit for what's essentially a pet the press made up. The antithesis of your usual boogeyman, if you must. So, you don't think such a person exists? Don't know, don't care. I mean, we have seen the actions of such an entity, but it might be anything, an individual, a group, an AI. That's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. So, Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists, but is also really muddled overall. There's something else that worries me, though. That kind of story always catches the attention of kids and such. They start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risks or consequences. Imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me, and it's thanks to that damned Alice Rabbit thing. I see. But enough of that. There's a more pressing matter at hand. There is? Yeah, you've been delaying my invitations for hanging out sometime for too long. Oh, that... Do you hate me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable? No, At this rate, I might just crash by your apartment. That way you can't just say no. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We could have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know you need some human warmth in that place. Your tits alone would fill my entire bathroom. Man, you react too nonchalantly. It's no fun. React a little bit. Let me tease you for a second. I refuse. In all seriousness though, any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date. I just want to have a conversation with you outside these four walls. I'm not a morning person. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. The earliest I've asked you out to is 10 a.m., you know? That's still morning. That's early morning by my standards. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out. I just don't want to wake up early. You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm gonna need another drink here. Like, say, a big Brandtini. Finally, that's the Alma I know. Big Brandtini, easy enough. Okay, big means double. Let's see. Brandtini. So, 12 aldehyde, 6 powdered delta, 2 carmentrine, aged and mixed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, aged and mixed. Boom! Brandtini. I forgot the serve button for a second. Here. You know, Brandtini is such a weird name. It was originally supposed to replicate the martini. Problem is, the BTC got a hold of a brand of vermouth that was named after a certain automobile company. So, on a weird whim, they changed the name. I see. You know, I was wondering. Yeah? Don't you worry about what the people you work for might be doing with the information you provide? Not really. You don't? Do you worry about what happens when people leave this place drunk? Not really, most of the time. Well, neither do I. Why should you? Do you get people drunk? Some say my beauty is intoxicating, but that's besides the point. I get my payment, do my job, and forget about the whole thing. You make your job sound so easy. Once you understand what precautions to take, it's no problem, and I've always found my job fun. However, most of my contracts are consulty-based gigs. It's not like every day's a thrill. Do you meet with your client, or...? I don't. It's always from behind as many filters as I can manage. I remember I once did a job where I had a couple kids relaying letters. For security reasons, right? Actually, because that way I lose a lot less time. I don't have to deal with clients hitting on me or pestering me after the job's done. I also don't have to lose time providing my worth because big boobs equals small brain or some shit like that. I mean, protecting my identity is one of the reasons, but the few times I've shown myself, they weren't even risky or dangerous jobs, just run-of-the-mill security checks. I don't know. Maybe I need to show up as a disheveled nerd or something, give them what they expect to see. Or I just don't show up and save myself the trouble. Why all the questions? Just things I've been curious about and always forget to ask. So many Alice Rabbit headlines have made me wonder about the hacking business too. Oh, I'll remember to ask you things next time then. Well, I'll take my leave now. See ya. Oh, bye, you left fast. It was nice to see you. Take care. Hello, sugar. Ow! Hello, Mr. Donovan. Oh no, he's back. My voice hurts, Donovan. Don't make me do this tonight. Like my pop used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms. I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber. They're hard as fuck, and that's all my abdomen felt. Do you normally greet people that way? I'm a man that can't contain myself when I see something I like, kid. Oh, but don't worry, you're safe. You're flatter than the field at my summer house. A bit of advice. You shouldn't provoke the ones serving you drinks or food. Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience. I'm just not part of it. Today, I'm making this a quick one. Gotta tend to business in a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual. The usual, he says. The usual 3 days in the already as the usual drink. Just a big-ass beer, right? I'm gonna assume. I don't remember, and I don't care to remember. He's like if J. Jonah Jameson was even meaner. There we go, and mixed. Boom, a beer. The usual. Sure, this'll work. What brings you today, Mr. Donovan? That girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple of weeks. So I was working to clinch an exclusive interview. Did you succeed? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Dawson. I always get what I want. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of other outlets, but the end result is what matters. I see. Wait, blackmail? You'd be surprised at the kind of stuff you find out when you get the right people drunk. Hey, the signature on that glass over there. Oh, yeah. That big-titted Lilym was here? She came yesterday before the concert, yeah. Anything juicy come out of her visit? No. Gossip-worthy? No. Tabloid-worthy? No. Come on, there has to be something. Well, her love for what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed. Oh, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here, anything. I've got nothing. Everyone has a price. How much for you to spill the beans? I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her, or that you didn't already know. Fine. Hey kid, do you think Lilym have nipples? Excuse me? I mean, I've seen a couple of pornos where they have them, but they could be modded, you know? So yesterday, while interviewing the singer Lilym chick, I kept wondering if those tits had nipples. I mean, I'd be fine without them, but the curiosity is killing me. Just gonna let that sit for a second. But I'm even more curious about what the engineers that designed them. Can you picture a room full of people discussing whether or not the tits on a Lilym look good? A bunch of guys and a lesbo engineer wondering if the latest model's vagina is good enough. Man, God bless those sons of bitches. Any interesting preview of tomorrow's news? You expect me to share my information when you wouldn't share your scoop on the singer? I have nothing! I mean, he's right, I wouldn't share it even if I did, but how can one share when there's honestly nothing to share? I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. Have you heard of a group called the Harbingers? Not really, no. There's some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. I read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece, and an even better makeshift toilet paper. They talk about how the organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses or something like that. I think I've heard about that somewhere. What of them? They sent a message to some outlets saying they have proof of their claims. That they're gonna release it to the public tomorrow. Oh, that'd be interesting to see, I think. I know, right? Alright, kid, give me a bleeding Jane so I can call it a day. Alright. He wants a Bleeding Jane, that's a change of pace. A lot of B's today. Alright, 1 Bleeding Jane, 1 Bronson Extract, 3 Powder Delta, 3 Flanner Dried, all blended. Say the name of this drink 3 times in front of a mirror and you will look like a fool. Okay, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and it is blended. So we gotta wait for the shaka shaka. Why is it in tune with the music? Oh, there we go. Bleed Jane. Here. Simple enough for you, I see. I'm gonna spit in your drink next time. So I've heard this is a Dana Zane's bar, is that true? Yeah. Never thought I'd hear about the undefeated of the West again. More so after that incident with the bears. Where is she? She's out running some bears? 6 years ago, a cash-strapped Dana Zane entered an underground ring for money. Faced 10 angry grizzly bears, she beat them all without killing them. I heard she set them free afterwards, too. Everything I hear about Dana just makes her so much more amazing and makes me want to kiss her more. And you were there? I was drunk and bored, what can I say? Do you know if she lost her arm there? Can't remember. Too drunk. Maybe she had her prosthetic then, too. I heard someone there suggest that she lost it after throwing a baseball out of some stadium. Threw it so hard her arm fell off. But that sounds more like an understated rumor. More like something she made up. Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Dana, thank her for winning me my second yacht. What? I knew betting on her was the right choice. Please come again. Yeah. Oh, it's break time. Nice. Good, because my voice was about to go. Dana is so cool. I love Dana. Alright, I'm gonna save this time and I'm gonna continue to do it correctly. There we go. And just to be safe, there we go. It's all the same thing now. Alright, but this is where we will end today's episode. When we come back from our break, we will see what's going on. It sounds like Kiramiki is just as chill as we thought, even if she has those creepy stalkers. I like Alma. She seems interesting, and I can't wait to hear more about her. And Alice Rabbit is definitely getting mentioned more. It makes me wonder if something is going to happen on the 17th. But there's also talk about that document getting released tomorrow, which is the 16th. So something's going to happen on the 16th and the 17th, which is going to be pretty interesting. But we'll have to worry about that later, because we're not even through the day yet. We're going to take a very long break, probably several days long in our time. But when we get back from that break, we'll see what's going on. Maybe there will be more chaos, maybe there won't. We'll find out next time. Until then, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. Remember to take care of yourself, remember your bee drinks, and have a good day.